Alright everyone, I'm Rubber Duck Gaming and welcome back to Airline Empires. So if you haven't seen my last video on this, I basically started up my airline. And as you can see, I've already got some unread messages. And it's currently April the 16th, the world has started. But you can still totally join it, since it's still the first year. If you join now, you'll still be way ahead of anyone who joins later. So let's enter the world. Alright, first thing we're going to do, we're going to click on my messages right here, read the mail. And so, I have had a plane delivered in accepting my invitation for the Alliance. I've sent a few people some invitations. Most people declined, but the Alliance, Duck Worldwide, is actually growing pretty well. So, if you are watching this, then you can totally join my Alliance again. We are getting pretty strong now. I'm very happy about that. So let's just X out this guy. Come on. Alright. So, anyways, I have to apologize for something that I accidentally did in the last video. I badly did a big mistake about the in-flight service system, so I'm going to be correcting that in today's episode. So, since it's time to open another route, we're going to go from Minneapolis, and I already know where I'm going. I'm going to Detroit. Let's research that route. In fact, I've already put some flights on this route. I've got pretty much 1,000, which is still only half of the way. So, since I just got this nice new beautiful ATR aircraft, I think it's about time that we assign this puppy to the route. So let's lease another gate. I may have to lease another gate in Minneapolis. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to, because I want to have all the demand available. Alright, so now we're going to put all 32 flights on that route. There we go. I'm also going to probably order a few new planes. I think that's a smart idea. So now we're making $466,200 a day, which is amazing. So let's just check. I think this is probably the only route I'll be able to put this plane on. Let's just check it. Come on. How many hours does it have available? I'm gonna have to go to the aircraft list. So it has only 2 hours available, pretty much nothing. That's too bad. However, we might still have some hope, because I've been looking around for airports near me, and I believe that Duluth might have some gates available, and I might be able to have this. I think this will be around 22 demand or so. Yeah, so I can totally fit a couple flights on here. That's not going to be able to fill it up, but I'm thinking that I can just continue to fill this up as needed as I get more airplanes with extra routes available that can't really fit anywhere else and have this little amount of hours available. And there we go. So obviously we're only about halfway filled up until we do that some other time. It appears I'm the only person who flies here. But unfortunately the same cannot be said about MSP, which I have started this airline at. As you can see, someone else has decided to headquarter here. This is not good. However, it appears they've only decided to fly to one place, and they've also got these tiny planes. Although, that's not a tiny plane, that's a big plane, but, you know, hopefully they don't get too competitive with me. I'm kind of worried about them, but since they started with a small aircraft, I assume they won't be too much of a competitor. Anyways, since I have $4.5 million, I think it's time to get some new planes. Let's just check the used aircraft. Aren't any there. That's fine. So now, I'm thinking I want more 737s, but I don't know if it's a good idea. Of course, the cheapest ones are the ones up top. Alright, I can try and get one. How many could I fit? Okay, I could get one coming in on June 2. I like the idea of that. That's a lot of money right now. But I really want to get as many planes as possible, so I think it's a smart idea. Smart enough, at least. I could try going for a different aircraft family, but you gotta remember, it's generally the best idea is to make sure to have the same family could save maintenance. But then again, you would be able to expand way faster if you do get multiple families of planes all at once. So let's keep looking around. What could we have? What could we have? So basically, the other options that come to mind are Airbus A320s, but the Airbus A320 is like one of the most expensive narrow bodies. So the real one I'd get would probably be the 757, because that's the same price as an A320 basically, but it gives way more seats. I mean, it's $10 million more, but you know. Or alternatively, the MD-81, which, I mean, it isn't too much, but then again, that is reflected in the fact that it goes out of sale in 1999, and it also has, like, fuel prices way much more, and I just don't want it. We could get an MD-87, but again, I just don't think it's useful. I think the smartest thing right now would maybe to try getting some 757s, because 757 and 767 are actually the same family, and I do want to expand into wide-body stuff pretty soon. So we could try getting a 757. I like that idea, I like it. Well, this one has a delivery time of 2 weeks, but I'm pretty sure this one's worse in every other way. The only good thing about it is it delivers faster. So I don't think I'm gonna get that. Because we also have this. Someone's gotten some. The reason why I want to get some of these is because I think it might just be fun to change things up for a bit. So which one is the best? The best fuel flow is 24 right there, best range. Absolutely. Let's click that. United Technologies PW237. I can try and negotiate one. I don't think I'll have enough, but you know, we can try. So yeah, I don't even have enough. These things are a bit expensive. Alright, fine. I guess I'll just get 737. Then maybe I'll also be able to hold over some cash for some ATRs as well. So let's grab the 737. I can't wait until the 737-500 because it has basically the same amount of seats, but it's also quite less. And let's see, the range is pretty much the same, and run on shorter runways, but I generally just like it better. So let's grab this engine, press select engine. Let's negotiate the purchase of one of these. Alright, June 2, come on in. So how much money do I have left? Not enough for an ATR. Well, when's the next day starting? 7 minutes. That's fine. Alright, so the MD-11 is coming out soon. It's coming out on April 13th, 1990. It's already out. Wow. Cool. Although I don't think I'm gonna get any yet, because those generally are super expensive. And they're hungry jets. They eat so much fuel. It's just not a good idea. I suppose, let's see. The reputation is actually going up really well, just because the alliance is starting to kick in. If you join a big enough alliance, you'll be able to... Oops, that's the wrong thing. You will be able to basically improve your reputation just because you're in the alliance. It just gives you free reputation. So let's try and click around the correct place. Here are all the members. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 members now. And we're basically just serving North America. We got 1 airline in Canada, 2 in the US, and we got an airline in Turkey, and we got someone over here in Taiwan is where they're based. Alright, well, I also like checking the order books a lot. This is something fun you can do. So we can check ATR. And as you can see, look, there's my plane coming in. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, unfortunately, since I still have to wait a few minutes to actually be able to afford the next ATR, I guess we can take a look around and see if there's any of these things, the BAE 146 things. This might be what I want. How expensive are they? 30 million, that's a bit much. But, you know, we could get those. Obviously, don't get helicopters, not a good idea. Concorde is also a bad idea because this thing, it's fuel hungry, takes so much fuel, and it basically is impossible to profit from. Anyways, look, this is what's super funny to me. So you know how we have United Airways, right? This is a member of my alliance because I invited them. Well, let's click on their home airport, Chicago. There are 3 versions of United Airlines in this world, and they're all based at the same airport. Yes, the day has changed, so I should now have enough money to get the planes. Let's quickly check the used market. Nothing there. You always want to check the used market, because it basically means that you will be able to just scoop up any quick planes. You get to use them immediately instead of having to wait for delivery, which is just amazing. Alright, so we're going to try getting 2. Probably don't have enough. Oh, I do. Okay, I'm totally going to do it. Alright, there we go. May 6, May 13. Perfect. Yeah. So I think it's finally time that I show you how to actually make a real IFS service. I think I've kept you waiting long enough. Yeah. So here's the one from my last episode. 2 stars, 230. Because I made a serious mistake. I made a pretty bad mistake. See this? I didn't give options for these. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're going to think, oh, you're going to do a 3-star option. No, 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 no. You have to, for some reason, you have to select all the options and put 1 star whatever in order to actually get the correct amount of profit. When I made that video, I thought something was up, but I didn't bother to question it. As you can see, I am now making triple the amount. And the reason why I'm making triple the amount is because triple the stuff is there. As you can see, every option is available. It's all the same quality, all the same price. Don't ask me why it's like this. But that's just the way it is. So, I'm sorry it's like that. I'm kind of an idiot for not remembering that. But the game's also kind of an idiot, too, for having it be like that. I'm not quite sure why it's like that. But as you can see, this is my ultimate IFS. It's now the one that I've set to every route. And this one can just be deleted. I'll keep it up there just for memories. Finally, I guess we'll view the pending deliveries. We got a couple more bones, actually a few more bones, which is lovely. And then we got a few more ATRs, which are always nice. So April 22 was the next delivery. I'm probably going to deal with that off camera because that's going to be like an hour or so. As you can see, though, I'm definitely happy that my alliance is actually growing at this point. We were actually like stuck with nobody wanting to join for a while because if we take a look in the alliance section, that is the wrong thing. No, that's also the wrong thing. Browse alliances, that's the right thing. We kind of are having a bit of an alliance duopoly here. Like, these two control basically everything, and then basically everyone else is not really doing too well. But I think we can rival them, because even though they both are, like, even though they're more than double us, and this one's almost triple, I feel like we can rival them if we just, like, snatch up the new members. Like, if it shows it anymore. United Airways, they literally just started operating. That's when I invited them, because I was online and I saw that pop up and say they just started operating, so I quickly invited them. Well, I think that's just gonna be it at this point. Yeah, I am actually doing pretty good for money-wise. Even though I'm in like the lowest rank, that's because every time I make money, I immediately spend it to get more planes. As you can see, I'm making $1 million a day, which is actually really good for only a few months in. So I'm personally happy with this progress. Alright then. Goodbye.